Assalamu alaikum. As most of you are already aware, our channel was targeted recently by some major platforms. As we prefer to be honest and transparent with our viewers, we explained the whole situation to you all in our previous video. And alhamdulillah, many of our viewers joined Patreon to support us. Unfortunately, many of you assume that these were just mere speculations or an accident and things would not escalate any further. But we come to you now with clear proof that things on YouTube are changing. 2 days ago, we received a notification from YouTube telling us that a feature called Super Chat had been disabled from our channel. After logging in, we noticed that all our content was also demonetized, as we predicted would eventually happen. Demonetized means that revenue cannot be generated through the content, and it would not be recommended by YouTube. Even though we have invested thousands of pounds on some of our productions, this feature could be taken away from us. Subhanallah, this is the injustice we have to deal with here. These are all facts backed up with evidence to show those who first doubted us. This happened just days after we shared our recent video, which explained our channel being shut down temporarily, out of nowhere, and the suspension of the support we were receiving to fund our videos. After speaking to our network, who have been very helpful, they told us that YouTube has been releasing channels from MCNs to be reviewed for the YouTube Partnership Program. Our network said they will do their best to support us so that we may continue here on the YouTube platform. They have temporarily copyrighted our videos to try to protect our content from being demonetized. Many channels are under review by YouTube, based on YouTube's new terms and conditions and policies, which they change whenever they decide. But who makes these changes? And what's to stop them from making a change restricting religious speech completely? Last year they stopped all political speech. Any mention of war or current world news would be demonetized and not promoted or recommended by YouTube. This is why a lot of the independent news channels had to turn to Patreon back then. But celebrity gossip is fine. That kind of news will always be promoted. We're only restricted from speaking about the important issues that will impact our lives. Is this how free speech works on YouTube? It's quite clear that the platform as a whole is going through a slow transition every year, turning YouTube into MyTube. Whose ideas and whose agenda will it push? Allah knows best. YouTube was supposed to be about you, the viewers, and this is what attracted content creators like us to this platform over 8 years ago. The freedom to spread what we believe in, a way of life that will bring benefits and improvements to each and every one of us. But as we said in our last video, we believe it is only a matter of time until religious content is completely censored online. You may think, no way, that's impossible. But what is happening in China right now? Did you ever think that would be accepted in the world we live in today? Entire families and children being rounded up and put into re-education camps just because they say La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. A prayer mat or Quran in the house is enough to get you locked up over there. I'm speaking about the Uyghurs, of course, and we will talk about this in depth in another video. But my brothers and sisters, the point is that the world is changing before our eyes. Do not be shocked by what is happening, because history is just repeating itself once again. Maybe we will only truly value Islam and all this free knowledge once it is taken away and made difficult to access. As Allah has placed us at the forefront of this da'wah, we will do what we can to keep spreading the message with peace, mercy, and compassion. Once we have our solid foundations in place, we will invite the other da'wah channels to join us, in a place where they will not be restricted or treated unfairly. But for us to build something even close to the quality of a major platform like YouTube, it takes a lot of time, effort, and funding, so please be patient with us. Inshallah, we will use what is within our means to establish something beautiful. We plan to migrate with our team to a Muslim land to establish this and make it become a reality. Less than 1% of our viewers have joined us already in support, as our last video reached 250,000 viewers and we had just under 2,000 signups in support. Alhamdulillah, we have enough members currently to sustain our channel and continue to deliver our work. But with more support, we can definitely achieve a lot more. The other da'wah channels on YouTube have already made contact with us, asking for help and support, and by Allah, we will do everything we can to help them once we have established ourselves. Some of you may have seen other websites like halaltube.com and islamictube.com, but all the videos on these websites are just video links embedded from YouTube. All of our media is stored right here on YouTube and we have no platform of our own. So if it were removed, it will be as though it never even existed. The reason why no one has come forward to create our own platform is because of the heavy costs that come with it. The biggest video platforms you see in the world today, like YouTube and Netflix, are worth billions, and the technology and servers they have in place are very expensive to maintain. We only realized how expensive it is once we began working on developing our own and had to make many cutbacks. So this will be our final call for support. Your support will allow us to build a great platform and protect our media in a halal environment like never before. If you feel like you are just one person and cannot make a difference, keep in mind that more than 99% of people viewing this video are having the exact same thought. Be a protector of the message, not for the sake of us or yourselves, but for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And your reward will be based on your intention and then multiplied by your action. Jazakallahu khairan.